Hello and welcome to my review of Black Ops 4 Blackout Beta. First things first, love it, enjoyed it, played a lot of hours. You know, this current gameplay that you're watching now is highlights of a game. My best game while the beta was out. It was 4 kills and second place. You know, spoiler alert. But yeah, really enjoy it. So far so good. And this is going to be a no bullshit review of the game. First things first, let's talk about the gunplay. It's the most important thing when it comes to a game like this. You know, unlike games like Fortnite, there's no fucking RNG. If you don't know what that is, it's a random number generators. So you could get a really good hit, headshot, and it will give you a shitty 7 damage. As you can tell, shotgun, point blank range does the fucking damage it needs to. So, carrying on with where we were. Basically, the game is a lot cleaner in its shots. It's a lot cleaner in the gunplay. Yeah, you're going to get tired when you get bullshitted, but that is typical of most battle royale games, where you feel like you've done something spectacular, and guess what? You get screwed over. But that could be down to lag, could be down to internet speed, etc. But hey ho, here's what it is. A great addition to the game is vehicles. Obviously, Fortnite have had this sort of thing in the past, but guess what? There is vehicles in a Call of Duty game, and loving it. The quad bike's a great way to get around. The trucks, not so much, but helicopters also a great addition. You know, for you and your squad to fly around the map. Speaking of the map, love it. I think it's a well balanced map. You've not got your tilted tower scenario in the middle, where every man and his dog drops in. But you've got some great locations. I mean, I personally like outskirts sort of areas. You can get in, you can get your equipment, and you don't have to worry too much about other players ruining your experience, because you're trying to get loot, there's no guns, and you get screwed over. There's some great locations: Asylum, Nuketown, etc. You can probably hear my assistant in the background. That's it, aka Trevhimself, little one, making little noises. There you go. Anyway, so continuing with the review, we've got some great little parts to the map where you can go. There's obviously the addition of zombies, great little quirky thing. Only issue, only criticism I have, they're not really a threat. They don't do enough damage. They are a nuisance at best. If you're in a gunfight and once that hit in the back, you'd focus on the guy you were fighting, not the zombie, because as you'll see further on in this clip, I do take one hit from a zombie and it does 1 whole damage. So yeah, so far so good. Loving the game. I think the map dispersion is awesome. I think the gunplay is great. There's a great variety of weapons, you know, special weapons and stuff like that dotted around the map. And also, yeah, I don't get this whole popularity with bagging on Call of Duty like it's, you know, the worst game ever to come out. Yes, they are yearly, and yes, sometimes they feel like a reskin. Yeah, but like I say, it's become really popular to bag on Call of Duty like it's the worst thing ever, and it isn't. It really isn't. I think people just need to relax, chill out, stop crying about the lack of a campaign mode. I mean, let's be honest, Call of Duty campaign modes, story modes, terrible. They're very linear, very boring, very obvious, very predictable in the long run. But ultimately, what people don't seem to get their head around is the fact that if I'm paying 40-50 quid for a game and a story mode or campaign mode takes me 2 hours, really, what a waste of money. So yeah, I just think people need to chill the fuck out. Basically, there's no reason to not give this a go. I personally can't wait for the main game to come out and actually get my hands on the multiplayer as well as the Blackout mode. I think that in itself makes it a more advertising prospect for me over the likes of Fortnite, just purely because I enjoy playing with my mates. I love playing squads on Fortnite. I don't enjoy solos so much, probably because I'm terrible, get good and all that crap, maybe. So maybe if I won more solo games I might play more. But like I say, if basically you can't, you know, if you've got the multiplayer, you've got that addition, I can pop on Blackout. If my mates are on, I can jump into Blackout. if there's nobody on, jump into multiplayer, have a few games, you know, smash some multiplayer. The only thing, a little criticism, I don't know whether they'll give this a thought in the future, is a hardcore version of Battle Royale. Maybe the Blackout mode in hardcore, it may be solid, you probably take one hit and be dead, but when I'm playing multiplayer, that is my preference, because there's nothing worse than putting an entire mag into an opponent and them hitting you once and you're dead. But anyway, that's my little takeaway. I think the looting system could do with a little tweaking. I think looking at the floor, having to loot off the floor, is a bit of a pain in the ass, if I'm honest, but hey ho, it is what it is. They'll maybe tweak that. There maybe be a perk like in multiplayer where you pick up ammunition as you run over it. I think that would be an addition. Maybe leave weapons on the floor, but bullets, pick them up automatically. I don't know. But hey ho, that's my review. I'm loving it. I can't wait for it to drop on the 12th of October. It's going to be so much fun, especially with the boys. And that's also a goodbye from Trevhimself. Yeah, a little nod from her there. If you like the video, you like the review, hit the thumbs up. If I get a lot of decent feedback on this, I might do future reviews for games. No bullshit reviews. But yeah, so if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Let's see if we can hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll leave you with the tail end of the video. Peace.
Circle collapse imminent.